this is Dee from Crystal Crafts with Dee. This is the next cross stitch project that I will be working on, and he will be on a separate video. So this particular one is from gbfke. It is a Joy Sunday, and it is one of the season series that they have on there, and this is the first one that I'll be starting because I think I've got all of them now. So I'll be starting this one. This is Autumn. It's a little 14 count stamped cross stitch, and it is 27 by 26 centimeters. And inside your plastic pouch, you've got, that's a cover sheet there. I love the colors. I love the pumpkin. Looks really cool. Yeah, very autumnally. Beautiful. Love it. So inside you've got your stamped Aida cloth, graph, and colors. So on here it shows that you have 22 full stitches and you have 3 back stitch colors. So your back stitching will be on the mailbox, dragonfly, and the scarecrow's mouth. So not a lot of cross stitching. This is a perfect beginner's project. You've got your graph, so if you have any issues, you can cross-reference that. And, oops, colors come on your pre-sorted threads. I'll spit it out eventually. Yeah, so all your colors are pre-sorted, and what I've done is I've just cross-referenced and written across the top there. So you've got like 10 is 0, 11 is A. So I've just written those across the top there to help me cross-reference that a bit easier. So you've got your beautiful autumn colors, absolutely gorgeous colors in there. They're nice and long and they're nice and soft. Beautiful threads. So I've got those, and then the Aida cloth. So I've already started on this because I took it away. We went away for a couple of days and I took it with me and started already. But I thought I'll show you anyway what I've done so far. So that is there. It's a perfect traveling size. It was flat and I could put it in my suitcase and it just didn't take up any room. You've got all your symbols down the bottom and along the side. And as you can see, I've already started the pumpkin and the pine cones down the bottom. So that's coming up really, really beautifully, actually. Pretty, pretty colors. And then just whatever I had left over, I just came over here and just used the rest of the threads. So I've done a little bit in there, and his shirt. And I also, on the actual canvas, where it says dragonfly, now I've just backstitched that, but it actually wasn't printed on there, which is unusual because normally with Joy Sunday they do actually print the backstitching on there, and this one it wasn't. So you do have to do a counter cross stitch on that. It wasn't hard at all, but just be aware that you actually have to follow how many squares across, how many squares up, that you have to do your back stitching. So it's so much easier when they print it on there, but yeah, you'll have to do it yourself. So dragonfly, I wanted to see how that came out, and it came out really good, and I've done sort of the yellow little dots there. So that turned out really, really good. The other two back stitching bits were his smile and on the letterbox. But that's it. So I just wanted to see how that turned out. So I've started it. Done a little bit on that leaf there, just my leftovers. But I love how well this is printed. Being a sampler, it's you don't do in between, you just do the bits where the symbols are, so it's not a full coverage, but I do love how this is printed. So that's come up really well. But I love the pumpkin. Doesn't that look awesome? Beautiful. So I will be doing works in progress right through to the review on this particular cross stitch, and I'll let you know at the end if I had any issues, that sort of thing. So far so good, no problems at all. Just a little bit disappointing about the word dragonfly. I really think they should have printed that on there. But you know, it's no big deal really. So it's coming up really, really well so far. So yes, I will be showing you all those bits and pieces and how I go at the end. So I'm going to continue on with this, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, didn't this turn out fantastic? I love how this turned out. I love the design and the colors. This was a lot of fun to do, and it didn't take me very long. Being a sampler and being this size, it was a perfect traveling project. I did take it around with me here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, it was good fun. The colors, like the threads in that, were really good quality. The stamping on the chart, on the actual canvas, was a little bit off in a couple of places, but I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I think this turned out really, really good. So I'll bring it up a little bit closer. Yeah, really good use of colors. It came out very, very well. So originally when I had a look at this, I was like, oh yes, the back stitch. There's the post there, there's the dragonfly, and there was his smile. And what I didn't realize was there was actually another color to backstitch. I didn't even see it. So it was in these bits where there was the lighter colors, so the white. It was just to sort of make it kind of stand out a bit better. So it was that grey backstitching there. Across there, and oh yep, down the bottom there, and over in the coffee cup. So I didn't actually see that at first until I started backstitching. Oh yeah, and across here. So there was more backstitching than what I had originally said. So my apologies, because I didn't actually see that. So it's just a sort of highlight those white areas, you know, make it stand out from the canvas. And I have gone ahead and washed it to show you how it looks all washed out. So yeah, but isn't that just lovely? I love these little purple flowers, and you got that bit of purple up here to balance that out. You just got those beautiful autumn colors. I just love it. Really, really nice. So I'll show you the back. It's a bit messy, but I don't mind. Yeah, it turned out really, really good. So I'll show you the leftover threads. Well, hang on a minute. No, I won't show you the leftover threads. I'll just show you very quickly the back stitching. Yeah, it is kind of a giveaway when it tells you there's 3 colors of back stitching. I didn't even see the green one, but that's where it kind of highlighted those bits there. So yeah, I was kind of getting in there. I thought, oh, wait a minute, there's more back stitch. I didn't know that. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's easy to do. So yeah, so that's that bit. I'll show you the leftover threads. So the threads were really good quality, nice and soft, really good to use. Well set out, very easy to follow. So I had plenty of threads left over for most of them, as you can see. But I had one color that I got really close, and that is color number 8. That's all I had left. And there's actually quite a bit that used this color, so I'm surprised that that's all I had left over. It was enough to finish the project, yep, so it's no worries there. But yeah, I was starting to sweat a bit there. I thought, oh, am I gonna have enough? And then I didn't realize that I'd missed a little patch, and of course it was that color. But anyway, in the end, I had enough to do the job, so that's fine. But the others, I had heaps left over. But like, what I don't understand sometimes with these kits is that look how much green I have. So they gave me heaps of green, but green was only on the pumpkin bit there. Yet that orange is all in the pumpkin. It's all in here. It's up the top. So I don't know why I didn't get as much of the orange. And the little patch I missed was this one right here. And I'm like, ugh. Do I have enough? Yes, I had enough. So crisis averted. I had enough threads. But yeah, there was plenty left over the other ones. So, but aren't they just beautiful colors? Oh, just love them. So I had a bit of an issue with the printing on here in just one section. So everything else was printed beautifully. But when I got into, oh, I think it was in here, I had a few different symbols going on there, and the stamping had just gotten off a bit. So it actually had kind of gone into the next square, like almost completely into the next square. So it was kind of all moved up a bit just in here. But that's why they give you the chart. So if you have any issues with sort of the symbols, or you're not sure is that the right symbol or whatever, it's very easy to pick it up and have a look on your chart. Just make sure you're doing the right color. So it was no big deal. I got around it easily. But as far as the printing on the canvas goes, the printing was excellent. It was just, I don't know why, just in that little section, it was just off. But no problem at all. So didn't that turn out absolutely gorgeous? Oh gosh, I love that. So this is the first of the series seasons samplers. I do have 2 others. I need the last one. I think I need summer. But anyway, my idea is I'm going to be doing these, and then when I'm finished with all 4 of them, I'm going to frame them all together in a big frame. But this particular one, yeah, so it says 27 by 26 centimeters, and I noticed that the other one that I had unboxed before said 27 by 27 centimeters. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it? I thought they'd all be exactly the same size, but it doesn't matter. I'll worry about that when I get to it, when I frame it. But perfect size. This was a beautiful kit to do. Beautiful Joy Sunday. Good quality. Good fun. Love doing this. So I'd like to thank gbfke for sending this cross stitch out to me for review. I just loved it. I can't wait to get started on the other ones, because this one turned out so well. I think my favorite part is that pumpkin. I think that came up really, really well. So I will have links to this product in the description box below if you're interested in it. I will also link up my video. I did a tutorial on how to wash a stamped cross stitch. I'll pop that in the description box as well if you wanted to check that out. But yes, I absolutely love this. It was great fun. Love the colors, and a great way to start autumn for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere. We're going into our spring. So I think the next one I will do will be the spring. So anyway, thank you so much to gbfke, and thank you so much for watching my video, and I will catch you next time. Bye.